One of the things that we're hearing out of Magaland is how low the approval rating is for Democrats. And it's low, rightfully so. It is low. But when they're talking about approval ratings, why don't they ever talk about Donald Trump's approval rating? That's right, because it doesn't fit the narrative. Trump has lowest 100-day approval rating in 80 years. Trump has the lowest 100-day job approval rating of any president in the past 80 years, with public pushback on many of his policies and extensive economic discontent, including broad fears of a recession, according to a new ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll. Yet he still beats the Democrats in Congress in terms of trust to handle the nation's problems. As we just discussed, the Democrats rightfully have a very low approval rating. 39% of respondents in this ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll say they approve of how Trump is handling his job as president, down 6 percentage points from February, while 55% say they disapprove. The previous low in approval for a president at or near 100 days in office, in polls dating back to 1945, was Trump's 42% in 2017. So the two lowest first 100-day approval ratings are Trump now and Trump in 2017. Perhaps most threatening to Trump, given his promise of an economic turnaround, is the extent of negative views on the economy. 72% say they think it's very or somewhat likely that his economic policies will cause a recession in the short term. 73% said the economy is in bad shape. 53% says it's gotten worse since Trump took office, and 41% say their own finances have worsened, which is as many as those who said so under President Joe Biden last summer. So, with all of the MAGA supporters telling you about the Democratic poll numbers tanking, have any of them told you that Donald Trump has the worst first 100-day approval rating in 8 decades? And the second worst? No, you didn't. Because that's not information they care to talk about. Now, from a personal standpoint, I could give a fuck about presidential approval rating. I don't care if Trump's approval rating is in the toilet or if Biden's approval rating is in the toilet or if Reagan's or Clinton's or Obama's or Bush's approval rating was in the toilet. I don't give a fuck. That sort of shit is cyclical all the time. But now, all of a sudden, they care about approval ratings. Now, all of a sudden, they want to talk about Democratic approval ratings. Okay, so then let's talk about approval ratings. Your boy is extremely unpopular, enormously unpopular. The worst and second worst approval rating in the last 8 decades. Talk about that, MAGA.